So I woke up this morning. I slept on the couch. My grandfather says he's had the name of the. He has my guitar, and he won't give me the name of the guitar. I mean, a name of the pawn shop, so I could just call them. And he's telling me I need to go to. He wants me to go to the police department to file a police report. And he's right here. Grandpa, you know the name of the pawn shop.
Yes, I just don't have it right this minute.
So go. Can you please go get it?
Ethan, why do you want to know right now?
Because somebody on your phone has told you the name of it. Who told you the name of the pawn shop?
Never mind who told me, okay?
No, well, see, that's the thing. See how you protect somebody? My father, who's a criminal? He's not going to tell me who told him.
1103 7th Street.
Can you pick up the phone and call? When did they text you that?
When I told you that girl Michelle stole it and pawned it.
How many days ago?
I don't know how many.
What? Can I see a text message?
No,
I can't see it. So he's known about this for days.
Sunday,
Sunday. What's today? Thursday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. An entire week. He never told me.
Call the police, Ethan. I've been trying to make a report on it for 3 or 4 days, and for some reason I can't. They never come out. So now they're telling me to go down to the district and make a report.
So he's known for the entire week. Hasn't told me. Didn't tell me like who.
Ethan, I'm watching this. Okay.
Who texted?
Go in another room if you want to talk.
Who texted you? Who texted you that?
Virgil did.
And how did he know?
He found out from somewhere.
From somewhere? How did she walk out of this house with my guitar?
After your dad went to work real early, she probably left right after that with the guitar.
She doesn't have a car.
I think she used your dad's truck.
She used my dad's truck. You said the truck was in the shop.
The truck has been. Ethan, I don't want to go into this because it doesn't really concern you other than the guitar.
It doesn't concern me.
Yeah, other than the guitar, yeah.
The truck you said was in the shop.
I told you that, but it's not true.
Then what's the truth? What's the truth, Grandpa? What's the truth? Should I be angry right now? Don't I deserve to be angry?
No.
I don't deserve to be angry.
No.
Why?
Because you haven't done anything either after me telling you where it was at.
I haven't. You just told me the address. Today.
I told you it was in a pawn shop.
It is. What's today? Thursday?
What?
Today's like Thursday.
Today is Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday. It's 11. Life in prison. Life in prison. Life in prison. Can you call? Can you call the pawn shop and let them know?
I don't have the number. You have to look it up.
Can you look it up?
Why do you want to call the pawn shop, please? Why do you want to call them? We have to go make a police report.
Do you hear him?
To get anything done.
Do you hear him? You call the pawn shop so that way you tell them to tell them that like put it on hold.
And then you
because they're not going to want to sell. They don't sell
people.
people.
Give them the opportunity to lie about it and get their story straight.
You hear how this guy is trying to psychoanalyze an owner of a business, a legit owner of a business. He thinks a legit owner of a business is going to want to like do something against him. You see how insane he is. This guy is. No, they go to jail. Why doesn't the truck concern me, Grandpa? Why doesn't the truck concern me? Why are you lying to me? Grandpa? Grandpa, why are you lying to me? Because of Diana and John and my father. They think they're making the world a better place by throwing away my clothes, stealing my guitar, telling me I had to sleep outside. Grandmother passed away. I never threatened him. Like, I was laying here on the couch all night. Like, I just fixed him a cup. And I'm just sitting here like, the only reason I'd be insane is 'cause I'm just like, alright, okay, okay, like, it's just my guitar, it's just my vehicle, it's just my clothing, like, Jesus did the walk, like, you're gonna take stuff from him, okay, like, I need your computer.
You're not using my computer.
I need to get an address.
You're not using my computer.
So how do I, 703, do you have a phone book? Can I use your telephone? Can I use your telephone to call the police? I mean, not the police, but the pawn shop.
I told you, we'll go make a report and then we'll go to the pawn shop and get it.
Do you see how this guy does the logistics? Like, where's the logic? Where's the logic that file a police report first and then go to the pawn shop? Like, what's he trying to do? Like, he's trying to blame the owner of the pawn shop for, like, how would the owner know what the heck is going on? Like, a pawn shop's not a shady business, okay? It's really not a shady business. Like, people have things and they need to get through to their next paycheck, and they go to the pawn shop and then they pawn their item and then they get it back. Like, a pawn shop is not like not just giving your stuff to the pawn shop. It's like, hey, I need some money. I have really bad credit. My credit history is really bad. I have an expensive item. Can we do a pawn? And then you make payments on your item because it's a loan. It's a loan. So I could be calling the pawn shop right now and finding out like, are they making a loan on it? Like, who's making the loan on it? Like, because it could be my father. It could be my father making a loan on it and paying the loan. So when you make a police report, like, he doesn't own the guitar. He's not even here. I filed an order of protection. He's out. It's theft. It is 100% theft. Where's the truck at, Grandpa? Why are you gonna lie about his truck? Why are you gonna lie about his truck? Like, the city of Rockford this is what the city of Rockford does. They use my grandfather and my father so that way they can throw away my clothes, torture me, and falsely arrest me 7 times. Like, still, because I'm a singer and I'm a professional guitar player. And see?
In a world of death. I tried to come home, but I never really arrived. A part of my mind.
Like, just do the right. And I'm just sitting here like, just do the right thing. Just do the right thing. Yes, this is real. It's really hard to believe, but like, just do the right thing. My grandfather lets criminals come into the house. Says, like, I have a problem. And I'm still nice. Like, and I'm handling this really well. Like, yeah, I get, like, if it happened to you, you would freak out. Like, you would go off the wall. you'd go off the wall. Like don't even lie about it. Like I handle this really really well because I'm a like 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 I'm a musician. I'm a musician. Okay, and like, yep, don't. Oh, oh, and the city says they're like doing a good job on 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 domestic violence and like
$144 added back to your Social Security check every month.
I don't know. I'm gonna say this moment is over. Like this moment is like I wear the same clothing because I threw away every article of clothing my grandmother bought me.
Go Medicare. We get you more benefits.
House, clean. Cabinet, handled. Bathroom.
Tell me, why did your grandmother buy you those clothes?
Because she wanted me to have nice clothes.
How come you didn't buy your clothes?
Because I never asked my grandmother to buy me
Why
clothes.
didn't you buy your own clothes?
I did actually buy my own clothes. I bought a lot of my own clothes. But
Really?
she bought me like a
How
lot.
did you do that when you don't work?
He thinks I never work. I have tax returns. Like my entire life, I have tax returns. How did I buy a car and spend 15? How did I buy a new car and then now I only owe half of it because I paid $15,000 on it. How did I have a car for like 3 years, and then I come back here to Rockford, Illinois, come back here to my address, and he tracks my car keys. See, because I worked. I have tax returns. I have tax returns. You just I didn't steal it off the car lot. I'm not a thief like these people. I worked. Why did my grandmother buy me clothes? Because she was my mom. Doesn't your mom buy you clothes? It was like Christmas, my birthday. That's pretty much the only time. But she like bought me like I wore like everybody wears the same like pair of pants. Like you have that favorite pair of pants, you know? And you're like, when I wear those pair of pants, I feel good about myself. Like, we all have that pair of pants. We all have that pair of pants. and, and like yeah, when you wear that like that nice shirt and you're like you think it makes you feel better, you're like tonight's the night I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna look good. I got my favorite pair of pants on, I got my favorite shirt and like but the thing is, what I've learned is that it doesn't matter how you look. It really doesn't. People are gonna treat you how you treat people. And I've learned that. I always knew it because I did it myself. But like you would but society but society is actually not as mean as you think. It's really about how you feel about yourself first, and then people treat you how you feel about yourself. Though if you're carrying around a duffel bag and you look like you're homeless, people do not respond well at all. Like the majority of people, sometimes if you just depending, it does depend, but they do treat you a little bit like why like your vibe is because of the amount of trauma that you go through when you're homeless. You kind of bring that trauma with you into an environment, and you're like I know it looks bad. That's why we want to look good for people. It's like I know it looks really bad, and because it is, and like you're like trying to keep it together, and like and so the issue is that really like because so you it's like negative energy. Then people treat you negatively. So I just like see how you can just keep lying and lying and lying and lying and lying and lying. Like the world will say like no. Like no. I'm sleeping. I sleep on the couch, the one that my father like hit me in the face because like I don't want to sleep in that bedroom. I don't want to sleep in that bedroom because like you get it, you get it. Um, this is ridiculous. Like, yeah, you can think you own something and then pawn it, and then still get in trouble for it. You can still get in trouble for it. So, man, she took his car. It's his car. It's his car. Did she steal the car keys, Grandpa? If she got into the truck allegedly, like did she steal his car keys, Grandpa?
Switch to Consumer Cellular today and get a 100% risk-free guarantee. Call 1-800-229-4101. Go to Consumer Cellular.
Unknown caller.
Carvana's have a lot of perks.
Hello?
100% online car buying, car vending machines.
Yes, there is.
You in control of your financing. At Carvana, get personalized terms.
Yes.
Browse for cars that fit your budget. Then customize your down payment and monthly payment. And these aren't made up numbers. It's what you'll really pay, right down to the penny. Whether you're
Oh,
shopping
yeah.
or just looking.
I do, yeah. You wanna hold for a second? I'll go in there where it's at. Okay, hold on.
Totally different way to finance your ride. Only from Carvana, the new way to buy a car. It's time for a new routine.
I don't care who it is.
One tasty sweet. Once per day.
Well, that's more than you did.
Like
It's got easy one. And
unknown caller. Like
NyQuil Severe gives you power
doesn't matter.
for your worst cold or flu symptoms. On Sunday night and every night.
Spam.
NyQuil Severe. Nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching.
Spam call. I don't want to show. Like,
fake news for hardware stores.
yeah, it doesn't matter. It's spam. Not spam calls happening.
With a new formula that has the
So,
#1 doctor-recommended medicine approved to both prevent and relieve heartburn.
like,
Works in as little as 15 minutes and lasts. New Zantac 360.
look at my legs. Like, look how skinny my legs were. Like, my calf muscles were like out to here. They were like look how thin my legs are. My quads were like out to here. Out to here.
That's a question you should get used to asking.
Like my grandmother.
All right, Drew. Virginia and Elizabeth, this showcase is gonna be
Everybody has to just there's when this happens, there's no reason. Excuse me. There's no reason to get upset. Those are these possessions are material possessions. These possessions are material possessions. You go to court, you file, you sue them. You sue them. They're just material possessions, and you sue for the value plus pain and suffering. You don't get upset. You don't assault somebody because some people will hurt the person more than the value of the possession. And trust me, after medical damages, and I'm not gonna hurt him, but I'm saying like whoever it was, like after medical damages and everything, it's not gonna the judge is gonna say, well, you're like a horrible person, and like you're aggressive and you're angry, and like not that you deserved it, but you had it coming. You kind of had it coming. So it's just they're just world. You just go to court and you say, well, this happened, and there and once again, the difficult part is like he's like, oh, we'll just go file a police report now. I've known for an entire week. Like you've known where my guitar is for an entire week and you didn't tell me. Like. Like, you knew who my car was, but you didn't tell me either.
All right, good luck to you. Elizabeth, you ready? All right, take it away, George.
Dude, they're so messed up in the head. They're so messed up in the head. Like that's like
This lightweight kayak comes with an extra
so messed up in the head.
visibility of the water below. Paddles are included from the Crystal Kayak Company. Next, take a walk on the wild side.
Like,
We explore the gorgeous
and I told a police officer, it's okay. That police officer's in court. That police officer's in court, so whatever. Like, currently, I just want to. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna end this video. But currently, I have nothing valuable to my name. Like, I'm not gonna steal their stuff. That they like. I mean, I'm not gonna steal it. But like, this computer only like allows me to like type up. Like, it doesn't allow me to type up. It only allows me to record. This computer only allows me to record. I can't like I can't even like type up like a lawsuit on this computer, which is problematic. And because I own, because I stole another computer that I rented from the library says I can't go on to their computers, and because I have like I owe on the library, and they say I can't I can't go onto their computers and even like submit my resume on their network. They're like, you have a debt with us, so like until you pay that debt, you can't do anything. Like, you can't get a job. Like, cause you go to the library and you fill out your resume so you can get a job. And they're like, nope, sorry, you got to pay your debt first. But he also stole my computer, and so like I'm in a horrible position. And it's important because I don't have it's important because like good job Rockford, Illinois. Good job Rockford, Illinois for it's like it's literally modern day slavery. Modern day slavery. Okay? And so I don't have I can't afford transportation. I can't, and nobody's gonna drop off like a bus card for me. Like, nobody's gonna come here and drop me off a bus card so I can like, I don't know, like knock on some random person's door. Like, hey, can I use your computer for a little bit, please? Like, yeah. And you know what the worst part is? You know what the worst part is? Like, so this is, and what's the worst part? Like, these people are still, there's no warrant for their arrest at the moment. There's no warrant for their arrest at the moment. But if there was, they would be at large. They would be at large. Out and at large. So why is there no warrant for their arrest right now? Okay, well, because this guy can lie for a criminal, and the criminal gets off. And then they blame somebody else. They blame her. No, he told her to. They like, he doesn't know what car it was, but he gave him, my grandfather gave my father his car to use, and they were in it. Then my father said, put her clothes in the closet. Put her clothes in the closet, the one where my guitar was in. Move in. Like, you're gonna like, do you see how the police department's like being controlled by a criminal, by criminals? No. He wants me to go with to file the police report. My grandfather wants me to go with to file the police report to the Rockford Police Department. I'm gonna wait till like he goes and files the police report and he can say whatever he wants on it because he's gonna allege that she did it. So he can commit that crime if he so chooses to. I'm not gonna be there, and I'm gonna once he leaves, I'm gonna call like 411 and figure out what I'm gonna call the pawn shop when he leaves. So yeah, how does it not how does it not concern me that he lied? He lied about it. Lied about his car being in the shop. How does it not concern me? How does none of this, like in his mind, none of it concerns me because he's trying to facilitate these crimes and these criminals. So, like, say Rockford tortures people for being a great person, for caring about people, for keeping to themselves, singing, playing guitar. Like, that's it. So, do I need a date on this? It's enough. Like, if he lied to the police again and I was arrested, couldn't prove any of this. Like, you think it's okay? Some people think it's okay to, like, to arrest somebody with minimum evidence and to keep them in jail so they don't commit a bigger crime. Because some people are doing retail theft, then because they're criminals, that everybody in every situation needs to be held accountable the same way as criminals. As criminals, and then they get arrested, they get convicted, and they go to jail for, well, from because this guy called the police and it just. I mean, don't think it's like a skin color thing. It's just like somebody can call the police. Like if your family hates you, you can call the police, lie to the police, and send them to prison. Like you and like if you're innocent, you need to go get the resources to prove that you're innocent. Like, because the truth is, if you're a good person, you're not violent, you've never threatened anybody. Over time, it takes a while, but over time, the truth prevails. It's a natural way of things. So why did I have to come back here? Like the dispatcher said, like, why am I back here? Why am I back here? Like, She's like, yeah. You can look at the videos like that have already been posted. Like,
Where are all the phones?
well, I don't know. There's one phone you can press the.
No, but even all the phones in my desk.
There's one right here.
The other two are missing.
I need to mop that up. Like,
The other two black ones are missing.
I don't know, but this guy's in his mind has had it in his mind this whole entire time to hurt me. This guy's had it in his mind the whole entire time to hurt me. To protect my aunt, my uncle, and my dad. I did nothing wrong, and my grandmother got hurt. So. And this is how I communicate with him, for the most part. For the most part. Like. Yeah, the city of Rockford will falsely arrest you due to it's corruption. It's misinformation. And torture. And in modern day slavery. Like I said, go to court. Go to court. Go to court. File your case. If you don't have money, it's still free. You have to have some form of proof that you're low income. So you need to have food stamps would be the one reason. You have to be able to go to. You have to go to the Department of Human Services. My grandfather needs to see him. My grandfather needs to see somebody. Could be his lawyer. Was that your lawyer? Doesn't matter. What it could be is his lawyer, so that way he can just like, my aunt wants this house. My aunt wants this house. So that's one reason, which would, that's motive for why she made my grandmother sign a power of attorney, and then neglected her. So he just said that he wanted to, and I could keep this is why I'm recording, is because I could just keep recording, and it's just like it all makes sense that some people are just horrible people. Like, I tried. You know I tried. You know I tried. Like, if justice will be served in one fashion or another, with the preservation of life. Like, look how powerful he is. Look how powerful that this man is. Like, taking away people's right. Just able to take away somebody else's right. So, he assaulted my grandmother many times. I'm gonna stop recording because I'll handle whatever it is. I'm gonna remain. Once again, I'm just gonna remain calm. And I'm gonna stop recording.
Do you want to go make a report on your
All right.
your guitar? Or no.
Yes.
Well, then get ready. We'll go.